14 minutes now to 9 o'clock.
This is Hot Breakfast with Aidan and Julian.
Aidan and Jules with you through until 9 a.m. Sugar takes over at the top of the hour. We got wind of a special award ceremony taking place. It's the second Women in STEM Awards. Happens next Saturday, 28 August. And we've got joining us not only on the radio, but also on all of our social media. We've got the director of the NPO. It's known as the Womandla Foundation. So Gqomo, talking to us here at Hot Breakfast. A very good morning, Sam. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So talk to me about these awards. Where do they come from? How did the idea even get going to get them started?
Right. So Womandla Foundation, what we do is we celebrate, empower, and equip women to reach their destinies across Africa, really. And so we looked into the STEM field and we saw that this is the narrative that women need to enter the STEM environment. And for them to enter the environment, the upcoming girls, young girls, need to see other women represented in those fields. And that's where the awards come from, us wanting to celebrate women who are doing excellent things in the science, technology, engineering, and maths industries.
All right, and I know it certainly was the case. I mean, I've been doing interviews for very many years around women breaking the glass ceiling and in some cases climbing the ladder in the field of STEM. Are you finding though that within these sectors there's more of an uptake of female entrants? Are they claiming their rightful place in science, in technology, engineering, and mathematics?
Yes, absolutely. This is our second round of awards. Our first was in 2019, and there were much less entrants for this recognition and these awards. So we are definitely seeing more women coming to the fore and really talking and being proud. Many self-nominations too, really advocating for themselves and what they're doing. And we encourage that you need to be able to celebrate yourself, because sometimes no one will.
And I suppose that's also the issue. Maybe there's a little bit of professional jealousy, a bit of professional envy. I'd rather not nominate because maybe that doesn't put me in the best of light, hey?
Yes, absolutely. And sometimes even women against women. I think this is an opportunity and a place to come together actually in unity within these industries and celebrate one another. So so that's definitely one of our focuses too.
All right, and it obviously coincides. We are quite consciously on the show this month focusing on issues that impact on women. But many of them talk about many of the issues we look at. Always talk about the challenges women have and the struggles and the obstacles and the persecution that they need to endure. This is celebrating achievement, which is also it's part of, I think, of the narrative we need to unfold in this country. We need to be celebrating. We need to be shouting from the rooftops. We need to be claiming successes as they occur, because that's also part of the journey of the South African woman.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more, Aidan. And this is why we continuously doing this. Let's change that narrative and let it be always in the forefront that, the woman and most of the women who carry, the burdens and everything of this country should see something positive too in even the male-dominated spaces.
I've got my colleague Julian Cranford here with us. I mean, he very seldom joins interviews, but when he heard it was about science, technology, engineering, and maths, he was like, I'm going to make a point of sitting in and listening. Anything you'd like to ask the lady there, Jules?
Well, when I heard it was Sam, and when I heard it involved woman, I was like, I'm there. I'm going to listen to what. And again, Sam, I mean, we've got a bit of a history with you, and you have been empowering women and men in a completely different sense, in
Yes.
fashion. Yeah. So now you're doing it in another way, and I just like that's wonderful. Congratulations, and I'm glad you're doing what you are doing, because they are. I was watching something on TV or something, and I realized that there were actually no women in there.
Mm.
Like, why are there no women? So I love the fact that you are recognizing women who are doing great things. So yeah, strength to you and your organization.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, I'm still representing that fashion element.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, no, we can see that.
We see you,
Listen,
boo. We see you. Don't you worry.
sorry guys, just on with our little history, and we've got a history with Carducci and House of Monatic.
Mhm.
And just this morning we received the very sad news, and I'm not sure if you know, Sam, of the passing of Johan.
No,
Johan,
I
who
didn't.
used to be at the shop for
Yeah.
many years, and we all know him. He's dressed us all. I believe that
Wow.
he passed away yesterday.
Yeah,
So yeah, sad news.
Yeah, that is very sad news. Shame. Condolences to him and the family.
condolences to the family. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, for sure, absolutely. All right,
Wow.
Sam, and let's end with just understanding the concept of Women's Month. As a young, vibrant, go-getter, achiever, somebody who sees only challenges to be met and not obstacles to hold you back. What is that message for particularly younger women who kind of sit here and say, I see potential opportunity, but I don't quite know how to seize it, and maybe I'm moving into, in this case, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, still very male-dominated industries, and how do I make my mark, and how do I break the mold within these industries?
I think, most women are, while young and upcoming, shouldn't try and fight anything and rather should just be and start creating spaces. And that's exactly what we've done. If we're not going to be celebrated by other counterparts, then why not start our own movement, our own thing? There's so many of us, and so many of us interested in these fields and others in fashion, in cooking, whatever. Whatever is out there is for us to take for ourselves and build our own companies, build our own spaces, pull chairs for other women at the
Mhm.
seat of those tables. So yeah, that's basically my advice to them: is do your own thing.
The own thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sam, thank you very much for your time. If you want to find out more, it's www.womandla. It's like Amandla minus the A
With
with the
women.
W. Woman, DLA.
Yes,
Womandla.
woman
Uh,
power. That's it.
That's the one. That's exactly what it stands for. You can find out all the details there. Tickets available for that event on Quicket, both online and in person. It's happening both in Cape Town as an event and then also online for everybody else to be part of. Sam, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck and enjoy the rest of Women's Month.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Bye once again.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Sam Gqomo from Womandla. You can check them out on womandla.com.